Okay, tell me about Jesus feeding the 5,000.
So now, mommy, when Jesus, the disciples told Jesus everything they did, and then Jesus slipped quietly out of the Bethsaida, or went out of
Bethsaida.
Bethsaida. Yes, what such wonderful names ang mga South, ang mga Middle East, no? Parang mga weird but nice. Bethsaida, parang mga fit for maiden's name. Bethsaida, mga ganyan. Naisip ko, dapat may maiden named after that. May anak namin, ng next generation.
You name your kids.
So now, mommy, when Jesus talked to them about the Holy Spirit, about the good news, and healed those who were sick. And the disciples said to Jesus, pupunta mo na sa mga nearby villages and farms para maka-find sila ng food and lodging. Lodging, sabihin, shelter, mga ganyan. So, sabi ni Jesus, you go feed them. Sabi ng mga disciples, we have only 2 loaves. 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. How do you expect us, or how do you expect us to go and buy food for them? There were about 5,000 men in the crowd. So now, Jesus, di ba nakakatawa? Go and buy them. I give them food. There was I know, you're crazy. Never known crazy si God, di ba? So now, mommy, warm. Lamig. So, mommy, ngayon, yung disciples, ay si Jesus, sabi niya, give me the 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. So the disciples gave him. He looked towards heaven, said a prayer, a blessing to the food, and broke the bread and fish. Kept giving to the disciples to the crowd. Kasi sinabi na each group kayo in 50. So, mami, ngayon, nag-group na silang 50 and panibigay yung disciples ng fish and bread. They ate as much as they wanted, and then there were 12 baskets of leftovers. Yun.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
Parang, kaya nga yung kay Columbus, parang anyone can do that, pero one must know to do that. Parang, it's not just a miracle, kasi I'm not surprised God can do that. I know that story. Basta, I'm just saying na parang God is in charge. I mean, I feel like God is in charge. Yun.
You're not surprised that that happens?
Kasi, number 1, God is, alam ko naman God can do anything. Number 2, I've known that story many times. Dalawa nga number 1 eh. I've known that story many times.
That's why you're not surprised.
Yes, and alam mo naman God can do anything, so I'm not surprised. Konting surprised kung hindi ko pa alam ang story.
Okay.
Bakit ikaw surprised?
Hindi naman. I mean, it just proves how miraculous and powerful God is.
Yes.
But it's not surprising because you know that God is God. He can do everything.
Yes. What does God mean?
God?
May
sovereign?
Greek ba siya or Roman?
No, the Hebrew word for the name of the Lord is Yahweh. Right?
Yes.
There's actually no A and E. There's no vowel. Just YHWH because God is holy. At the time, they cannot even afford to pronounce the name of God.
Okay, imagine. Mayabang ako na, bakit ba kailangan God is holy? Kasi, look, now God is
Hindi
acting
kailangan
as if,
God is holy. God is really holy.
I mean, bakit ba mas sobrang holy talaga si God dati? Ngayon, we're just acting as if walang God.
And that's wrong.
I mean, we don't, ano naman, we just pronounce the name God, God.
Yeah, we say the name God because God has made Himself accessible to us na.
I know, bakit
When Jesus died, remember the curtain was torn into two?
I know.
It means God is accessible na we can have access to God.
Okay, I mean, parang sabihin ko sa mga tao, I have an announcement. 4 centuries later, the people like me and all other people at my back, yay, that was enough. Has access to God. And you don't have. Sabi ng mga crowd. Sabi ng mga sa likod, yay! Sabi ng sa crowd, aww. Yung mga centuries ago na. Yun.